tonight's special show. We have a wonderful special show tonight. We have a Valentine's cooking show. We have two people who are going to be cooking for us, Mr. Peace from our school, and one of our great hands. Give a hand to Mr. Peace, and Miss Lopez, one of our own tech team moms, is going to be cooking for us as well. You know, I can't remember the name of the poet, but he says that love is an ice that burns and a wound that never heals. El poeta, no me recuerdo su nombre, pero dice que el amor es una quemadura, un hielo que quema y una herida que nunca se cura. So, esta noche vamos a celebrar una noche especial del día Valentín, con mucho amor y cariño, y vamos a tener dos perspectivas esta noche. La gente que van a cocinar. We're going to have two perspectives tonight. We're going to have a kind of a guy's look and a lady's look of how we're going to do Valentine's tonight. But before we even start, I have to introduce my special co-host here, Ms. Lares. A couple of things if you wanted to say to the group.
Sí, buenas noches, bienvenidos a todos. Good night, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Quiero recordarles de todas las cosas que estamos haciendo en la escuela de Davis, en el centro de padres. Tenemos talleres cada semana, inglés-español. Tenemos el cooking show cada 2 jueves, o si quieren unirse o también pueden, si tienen ideas que quieran hacer o algo que necesiten, por favor, con confianza, háblenme o vayan a la escuela a hablar al centro de padres.
Thank you, Ms. Lares. You want to tell them in English now, maybe?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I am Ms. Lares. I'm from Davis Middle School. I'm the community relations specialist there. And I just want to remind everyone that we have weekly parent workshops and presentations at the school in English and Spanish. And we also have, for everyone who wants to join the cooking show or want to cook, we have it every 2 weeks on a Thursday. So if you want to sign up for it, you are welcome to do so. And if you need any help or anything that I can assist you with, please contact the office or come see me at Davis Parent Center.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Lares. And Ms. Lares looks super Valentine's Day for tonight with her background and her colors. Thank you so much, Ms. Lares. Before we start, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite poets, Pablo Neruda, whose poem, English and Spanish, he's just an awesome poem. I just wanted to share the last part of one of his poems is Sonnet number 17. Quería compartir con ustedes uno de mis poetas favoritos, Pablo Neruda, chileno, y uno de los sonetos de él son lindísimos, los sonetos de él. So, primero en inglés le voy a dar, es Sonnet 17, soneto número 17. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you directly without problems or pride. I love you like this because I don't know any other way to love, except for in this form, in which is I am not, nor are you. So close, your hand upon my chest is mine, so close that your eyes close in my dream. En español, te amo sin saber cómo, ni cuándo, ni de dónde. Te amo directamente, sin problemas, sin orgullo. Así te amo, porque no sé amar de otra manera, sino así de este modo, en que no soy ni eres, tan cerca que tu mano sobre mi pecho es mía, tan cerca que cierran tus ojos con mi sueño. So without further ado, let's, Mr. Peace, welcome to our show, and let me put the spotlight on you. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. For those that do not know me, my name is Mr. Peace. I am a part of Davis Middle School. I work for a company called Think Together that is there as an after-school program. But let me challenge your brains to this. What is sweeter to the taste than your embrace? What is sweeter to endure than your warm love and touch? Whether I'm for or against some of your emotions, I'm always there, knowing that anything sweeter would surely die of sweet bliss. That is from an unknown poet. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. But tonight, I will be preparing for you guys something very simple, something very good, especially for those that are married or for them that just like steak. I'm going to be preparing a steak with asparagus and with mashed potatoes. Now, for time purposes, I even have an even simpler way to do it. So,
Mr. Peace, if you give us just a minute, let us translate.
go ahead.
Super awesome with the poem. Nice, really nice. That was a really nice recital you did there. Thank you. So, Miss Lattice, you want to tell our parents what Mr. Peace going to cook?
Sí, so Mr. Peace hoy nos va a cocinar un steak con espárragos y un puré de papas. You're cooking a steak with asparagus and mashed potatoes. And es para el día de San Valentín una cena especial para los solteros o los casados, la familia pueden cocinarlo. I'm telling him that it's for single, married couple, or anyone can cook it. Is there anything else? I'm sorry, you was talking so fast.
No, I think that was it, yeah.
No, that was it. I was just telling him it's even for time purposes. This does not take long to cook.
Okay. Nomás para Mr. Gonzalez, I need your help.
No worries. Es algo que no demora mucho para cocinar.
There you go.
Fantastic.
You ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
And just give us time so we can translate and go on. So you're doing just fine.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So tonight, what you will need first, of course, is a wonderful, nice, juicy steak. Now, that steak could either be a ribeye steak like this one here, because it's very beautiful, or it can be a T-bone steak.
So esta noche pueden escoger cualquier clase de bistec, el estilo que se llama ribeye, o si no, estilo que se llama New York steak. Okay.
So in that, one of the things you will want to put, because I am a Creole descent, we love spice, we love juice, we love flavor. So a few things you're going to need. One, you're going to need a knife.
Se va a cocinar como él es de descendencia criolla, va a necesitar, va a echarle unos condimentos, especies, y entonces necesita un cuchillo.
Sí.
Ready?
Yep.
Cool. So what we're going to do with this knife is very simple. We're not going to cut anything, but we're going to make small incisions on both sides of the steak.
So lo que vamos a hacer, no vamos a cortar, no vamos a usar este cuchillo no es para cortar el steak, solo para hacer unas rajadas en los dos lados del steak.
You don't want them to be too big, nor do you don't want them to be too deep. The reason why you're doing this is simply because you want all of the seasoning and the juice from that steak to get cooked right into it.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was letting somebody in here. I'm sorry, Mr. Peace, repeat that again?
Repeat that, please.
Yeah, no problem. So you're going to make incisions into the steak. So you're not going to cut it super deep, but you're going to make incisions into it. That way, the seasonings you put on the steak will absorb right into the meat.
Okay, so las cortadas que no sean muy profundas porque el sazón que le va a echar al bistec para que, ¿verdad? Es solo para que penetre un poco el sazón al bistec. All right, sir.
Ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. So one thing you will want to do, I know there are many different people that would use actual steak tenderizer meat seasoning, but for me personally, because it has a better taste, I have one Famous Dave's rib rub.
So
why? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So uno de los sazones que le encanta él usar que se llama, the name of it again, Mr. Peace, is
Famous Dave's rib rub.
Ajá, so ese es el que le encanta a él el condimento echar.
So why put this on there? Because it does taste well, and when it does cook real good and thorough, it comes out with a wonderful, wonderful taste. You will want to apply this to the front coat as well as the back coat of your steak.
So le dice que recomienda que echarle a los dos lados del bistec y así para que penetre y que coja el sabor.
Now, once you've applied that, there's a few other seasons that you're going to do. But for this purpose here, we're just going to straight up do it. So as you can see, I have both sides seasoned well. You're going to take it in the palm of your hand and you're going to rub it into the steak.
So con las manos, darle así al bistec para que penetre todo el sazón adentro.
En los dos lados del steak.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So the reason why you made those incisions is because once you start adding your seasonings, those slits and those incisions to start going directly into those small pieces. So that's the point of it. Once you're done with this, you're going to move on to your next seasoning. Your next seasoning, of course, will be Creole seasoning, made with the best of love with all food.
So, el próximo condimento que va a echar es un estilo criollo, Creole seasoning, y dice que se lo echa con mucho amor.
Now, with Creole seasoning, because you already had the rib rub on there, you could put a hefty portion, let's say that. I'm not going to give a real measurement because I would be lying. But give a hefty portion, of course, to the same thing. And then, like you did the first time, as you see the coat on it, you'll rub it right into the steak.
So, entonces, él recomienda que puedes echar una suficiente cantidad del otro condimento y otra vez igual pasarlo por todo el bistec para que reciba el sazón.
So, after that, there's a few other things you could do to it. We have 2 more seasonings to put, but what we're going to do is, for the moment, we're going to talk necessarily about the differences in everything that happens here. So, of course, using Creole seasoning, there's a lot of people that do not know what Creole is. It's literally just a culture that has originated literally from Africa, from the French colonies and all of these other different places.
So está hablando el señor que dice que la cultura criolla o Creole, como dice en inglés, es la descendencia de las personas que son de descendencia africana y también con francés.
Now, with that, a lot of people think that, Creole, of course, is just Louisiana based, right? Everyone speaks French, but ultimately what we speak is food, because food is the way to love in everyone's heart. I believe everyone can agree.
So, those are long. You got to shorten them out, Mr. Peace, because it's long for us to translate on the fly. Can you repeat that one again for me?
No problem.
Yeah.
So I said a lot of people think that being Creole or having someone that is Creole is just from Louisiana, and they have many different languages. But the main language is food because it's made with love.
Ya muchas personas piensan que criollo en los Estados Unidos quiere decir que es de Luisiana, pero hay muchas personas con diferentes idiomas que también son de descendencia criolla.
Now, the last thing we're going to put onto this steak right before we put it right on the grill, we're going to put cayenne pepper and or what's called brown red pepper to it.
So how would they, is that pimienta roja, Ms. Lares, is what you would call that? Pimienta roja?
Yeah.
Yeah. So él le echa un poco pimienta roja.
The reason you put this on there is because, one, it intensifies the flavor and it gives it that extra spice to it, along with another spice and seasoning that we're going to put onto the steak once it gets cooked out.
So le echa ese condimento para darle un poco más como picante, what I would say, a little bit more spicy, ¿verdad?
Spicy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Para darle más sabor. So you have layers and layers of different seasoning. It's interesting.
Yes.
Adding, yeah. So tiene muchas diferentes capas.
Sí, muchas capas de diferentes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Now, with this time around with the red or cayenne pepper, you're not going to rub this one in. Because if you rub it in, for some people, it may be too hot. Personally, I would rub it in. But because I'm sharing it with you guys, I won't rub it in.
Okay, so dijo que hay personas que con las manos le pasa a la pimienta roja para que penetre más, pero la cosa es que hay veces que lo hace un poco más picante. So él no lo va a hacer. So lo entró arriba.
Now, as we already just put that right onto the grill, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, I like my steaks rare, so medium rare, I guess, because it has a lot more juiciness to it.
I'm a fan as well, Mr. Peace. So, él le gusta cocinar el bistec que sea rojo adentro, no sé cómo se llama, raro se llama, es rare, raro ya, que no esté bien cocinado para que tenga todos los jugos. A mí me encanta también así. Yeah.
So, next part, what we're going to do, because it's going to take a little bit of time, but it'll be perfectly fine. We're going to do the mashed potatoes next, okay? So, if you're wanting to do this on the fly or need like a quick time for this to happen, you'll take 2 cups of water and put it into a Tupperware or microwavable container.
So va para las papas, como la cocina él, usar algo que se puede usar en el microondas y con un cuarto de llenarlo al cuarto
Con
de
2
agua.
vasos de agua para hacer el puré de papas mientras está haciendo el steak.
Okay.
So the reason why you're putting it into a container, I know everyone hates to do dishes, especially after they're done cooking. But if you put the mashed potatoes in a microwavable container, it's already ready to go into the refrigerator, so it's a less mess. So we're gonna sit this in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes.
My style bachelor. Cook everything.
Dice que él hace el agua y el puré de papas en el plástico, porque cuando la gente cocina no le gusta lavar trastes después. So es más fácil hacer el puré de papas ahí y meterlo al microondas por 5 o 6 minutos, y ya cuando se termine al lo pueden meter y guardar en el refrigerador.
So with that being said, what's going to end up happening is now, while we're doing that, have to change everything up. We're going to now tend right back to the steak. So if you don't know how to cook a steak, for a rare or medium rare texture, you want to continuously flip the steak. Never burn the steak out, because if you burn the steak out, then you're losing all the flavor and seasonings that you just put onto the steak.
So, su manera para cocinar el bistec, él siempre recomienda que virándolo constantemente para que no se quema, porque el momento que quema el bistec, ¿verdad? Se seca con un bistec que está muy cocinado o quemado. So, siempre para tenerlo jugoso el bistec.
So in order for it not to do that, you're gonna have to just keep turning it, and that helps it for not overcooking.
Yes, and it also helps keep the flavor. A lot of people, when they cook steak, they think, oh, well, we need to make sure there's no pink in it, or whatever the case may be. But what you end up doing is you end up losing the flavor because you're only cooking it on one side for oh so long.
So lo que está haciendo es lo está volteando de los dos lados para que se cocine bien. Dice que nomás porque lo ve, la gente lo ve un poco que no está bien cocinado, pero es para que se mantengan los sabores en el bistec. So what about I don't like rare?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So what about like if you don't like rare, if you like it well cooked?
Well, then
again, that's what I'm saying. So if you like your meat well done, still continuously turn it so you don't lose the flavor, but you're cooking it for a longer time. Does that make sense?
You want to translate that one, Ms. Perladas? You got it?
Sí, es que le pregunté por qué para la gente que no le guste el bistec mediano o crudo, ¿qué es lo que hace? Dice, es lo mismo de voltearlo de los dos lados para seguir así, para que mantenga los jugos y las especies, y el sabor nomás va a durar un poco más de tiempo en la lumbre, en el fuego.
So now, as I'm taking a brief moment here and I'm letting this steak cook and letting my skillet warmed up for our lovely asparagus, right? Because we definitely need vegetables in this process. So what we're going to do first, we're going to water up these vegetables, and then I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about things together, okay?
Okay, so lo que vamos a hacer ahorita, vamos a lavar los espárragos porque siempre necesitamos un vegetal con nuestra cena. Ahorita los va a lavar, los va a poner en agua, y ahorita va a regresar a hablar de su programa que tenemos ahí en la escuela Davis, que se llama Think Together.
Fantastic.
Okay. So once you have them all together, if you don't know how to cook asparagus, it comes in a bigger stock than this, but so you are going to cut half of that stock because you want them to be cooked or you want them to be juicy and ripe.
So, para los que no saben cocinar espárragos, los van a you say you're going to cut them in half?
Yes, so it comes in a longer stock than this, and so you're going to cut that bottom half. That way you don't get any ones that aren't like fully cooked all the way.
Y así no agarran ningunos que no estén bien hechos completos.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I work for a company called Think Together. Think Together is an after-school program that's geared in mission is changing the odds for kids.
So Mr. P trabaja para un programa que se llama Think Together, es para cambiar los.
You guys need a voice.
How would you say the odds?
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The last part, your program is, so I can explain to the parents.
The program is geared in mission is for changing the odds for kids.
So la misión de la organización es para ayudar los estudiantes que tengan éxito en la escuela.
Cool. So with that, I've been now at Think Together for 1 year, and I've been at the School of Davis for about maybe 6 to 7 months.
Él ha estado con el programa de Think Together por 1 año y ha estado en la escuela de Davis en el programa de Think Together allí por aproximadamente 6 meses.
Now, brief pause. I want to take a moment to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with this steak. This is the difference. Look at this steak. This steak is literally been on for not that long, but as you can see, the outside of it and the flavor of it is already cooking right into it.
No ha estado mucho tiempo en el fuego, pero pueden ver el lado que ha estado ya al tiempo que ya está cocinando.
That's great, yeah. Se ve bien el bistec.
Did you get hot, Mr. Peace?
Ma'am?
Did you get hot?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to look nice, but it gets hot in the kitchen.
Right.
Ya le dio calor, so ya se quitó su chamarra.
So, while this steak is just about wrapping up, what we're going to do next is, with these, we're going to throw them right onto the fry, okay? So a lot of people will put oil, but to get them nice, juicy, and crispy, what you would do is, you'll put these right into the pan.
Oh, okay. So, but go ahead, Miss.
What did you put in the pan, Mr. P?
The asparagus?
But what did you put, any oil, anything on it, or no?
Not yet.
Okay. So lo puso en el fuego sin nada, solamente los espárragos solos, no le ha puesto nada más, solamente los espárragos que acaba de lavar.
Now, if you're wondering what the temperature is for the asparagus, I have it literally on super high because I want them to have that nice crispy taste.
Dice para los espárragos lo que él tiene, el fuego lo tiene alto porque quiere que sepa que tenga ese sabor dorado, un poco dorado.
Crujiente, right? Crispy, is that what we're saying?
Crispy.
Yes, sir. And now, since the hot water is finished, what we're going to do is we're going to add our mashed potatoes into the water, and then we're just going to start stirring.
Y como el agua ya está hirviendo, lo que vamos a hacer, vamos a empezar a poner el puré de papas en el agua y empezar a batir.
Mr. Peace, you're cheating. You're supposed to cut up potatoes and boil them and mash them.
Yes,
Miss Carter,
yes.
Miss Carter, listen, because of time purpose, I didn't have time.
Okay, that's that good bachelor cooking right there.
I was gonna say that, Miss Carter, that's good bachelor cooking. Los solteros que no quieren cocinar las papas.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, I did not have enough time. If I had time, I would have did it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Creative.
So what you're gonna do is, once all of that is finished.
But Mr. Peach, you can put just a potato for 3 minutes in the micro.
Again, I heard 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I was like, all right, I gotta make this count.
Estamos haciendo nervioso.
We're getting on his case. Sorry, Mr. P. Go ahead.
No,
you're doing good.
You guys are perfectly fine. So now for the steak is already finished. As you can see on both sides.
See?
So look, on both sides, it's already cooked out.
Yeah.
And already done. Nice, thin, and juicy, right?
Looks so juicy.
So, como ven en los dos lados está jugoso, está muy calentito y jugoso.
Yeah, I want to get rid of my Chinese rice now and get the steak. It looks
and
good.
Now, so with the I was about to say zucchini. With the asparagus, what we're going to do is we're going to add these garlic cloves that are already chopped and diced, and we're just going to add it right in there, and then we're just going to start cooking them around, okay?
Wow.
Con los espárragos lo que vamos a poner dientitos de ajo y empezar a ponerlos vamos a echar dientitos de ajo con los espárragos y los vamos a empezar a mover con la cuchara.
And then after that, what we do is we add a little bit of oil, and we're going to add some butter into it to give it some more flavor with some salt and pepper.
Y ahorita le vamos a poner poquito aceite y le vamos a hacer tantito, you said oil and what else, Mr. P?
Salt and pepper with butter.
Un poco de mantequilla, sal y pimienta.
Now, what that thing together is an after-school program that literally is all of after school. It is free. Of course, it's for Compton as well, geared, like I said, toward changing the odds for kids.
El programa de Think Together es gratis y lo vemos en la escuela. Después de la escuela es programa para Mr. González, what did you call it? Para hacer lo que
para que tengan éxito los estudiantes en la escuela.
Y es gratis después de la escuela para todos los estudiantes de Compton. I want to get this off.
I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. And so there, we're going to add the butter straight into it.
So, ahorita vamos a echarle la mantequilla a los espárragos.
And then,
can I cut in?
So, go ahead.
Sure.
Hey, so while Mr. Peace is working on the asparagus, I just want to add, so normally whenever we have school where the kids come to the school site, Think Together is a program where the kids can go right after school at 2:45 and they can stay there until 6, right? Mr. Peace, until 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right now, because we don't have school at the building, what Think Together is doing is they're offering free tutoring to our students. So any students who are interested in tutoring can contact Mr. Peace, and they do tutoring via Zoom. So the kids don't even have to come to the school, but they offer free tutoring to help students out with whatever they need.
So, el programa del señor dice que después de las clases, normalmente los estudiantes estuvieran hasta las 6, pero como todos estamos ahora en Zoom, que dan tutoría gratis para cualquier estudiante que lo necesite. Pretty much, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Una pregunta, ¿puedo?
Sí,
Claro.
De la tutoría.
Sí, y lo que podemos es que al fin, señora, vamos a dejar hasta el fin, entonces, para tener las preguntas.
Sobre lo de la tutoría que dice que él está prestando online después de escuela.
Sí, ya.
Y de 2:45 a 6.
Yeah.
Eso incluye para matemáticas, no importa en qué clase sea.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what class they're in, right? It's mathematics or anything, right? No.
No, it does not matter. So with Think Together, we like to specialize in just about all fields, whether it be history, whether it be math, whether it be English. We can all cater to each need of the students.
Sea historia, cualquier materia.
Ok, sí les agradecería la información para poder registrar a Cristi, porque sí necesita ayuda con matemáticas.
Sí, podemos poner la información al fin. We can put the information about the program. Do we have any links or anything, Ms. Lattice? We can just give our school number.
We can, y si necesitan también me pueden contactar. Ms. Ramírez, yo hablo con usted, yo tengo su información de contacto también.
Ok, si está bien, si le parece bien, sí me puede echar una llamadita mañana. Se lo agradezco.
Sí, cómo no.
Ok, muchas gracias.
We're just about almost winding down. How are we with the time, sir? Where are we at?
We are finishing up. All it is now is the asparagus.
Okay.
So, with that, I'm going to show you guys the asparagus.
Okay.
Now, with that garlic that we just had and with that salt and pepper with butter, again, you want to see that asparagus kind of blister. So with the garlic, it's going to give it a flavor and it's going to give it a nice taste. Of course, with the salt and pepper, you could use a spoon if you would like to kind of push it around. But me, I like the kind of walk technique, which allows us to necessarily get all the flavor into each and every part, and it comes out crispy and juicy all at the same time.
So, mover un poco el sartén, dijo el señor, y así para que salga crujiente y que todos esos condimentos se muevan en el sartén y para darle un sabor al espárrago.
And they are very crispy.
Y super crujiente.
So once we're finished, because these are now done, I'm only going to put just a little bit on here because I definitely want to have a few for later for myself. Once it is finished, and I'm going to set up the good presentation for you guys, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. My bachelor dinner.
Una cena de soltero que le va a enseñar.
Alrighty. That is done. That is set. One moment while I put this all together and you'll see it, okay?
All right, okay. So los vamos un minuto porque lo va a preparar todo en una mesa para enseñarnos.
All right, people, are we ready?
We're ready to go. Let's see.
So, we have steak, we have asparagus, we have mashed potatoes.
Looks nice, looks nice. I like the square plate too. También me encanta el plato cuadrado.
Tenemos espárragos y tenemos puré de
Yeah.
papa.
Muchas gracias.
No
Thank
problem.
you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, thank you for coming on the show. Yes, yes. Forward to dessert. So ahora vamos a ver el postre. So over here.
Hey everybody.
Let me spotlight you over here, and it's the show is yours now.
Hey everybody, how are you doing? Happy early Valentine's Day. So we're gonna make a conversation heart bark, which is pretty much just hardened chocolate with conversation hearts and some confetti sprinkles.
So-
I have some confetti sprinkles.
just give Ms. Lopez, give me a minute so I can translate as you go as well. So what are you gonna make?
It's called conversation heart bark.
Okay, so como un postre de corazón. Is hearts? Is that what you said? They're hearts?
It's chocolate. It's vanilla chocolate with regular milk chocolate mixed with sprinkles and the conversation hearts on top.
Ah, so un corazón como confeti con chocolate y varios dulces. Okay, fantastic. Sounds good. We're looking forward to it.
All right. Well, first our ingredients would be these confetti sprinkles. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby. You can go to Walmart, any type of grocery store.
Lo primero se puede ir en Hobby Lobby a comprar los confetis para echarlos arriba del postre.
And then we have these the conversation hearts. You can buy these at Walmart. They're like 5 for $1.
También se pueden comprar los corazones que tienen las letras.
And then we're going to get these candy wafers, the
Okay.
milk chocolate ones.
So, chocolate.
And then we're going to get the vanilla flavored, but these are pink ones.
Y uno de vainilla pero con color de rosado. And you got these all at Hobby Lobby?
Yes, I did.
Y los compró en Hobby Lobby.
Yes, and actually the microwave is being used right now. So I'm just gonna go and go over what you need to do, and then I will show you the end result.
Okay. So ahora está esperando, entonces va a repasar lo que está haciendo y después va a enseñarle los resultados.
So you're going to put it's 8 ounces of the chocolate into a bowl.
So como unas 8 onzas de chocolate en el plato.
And you're gonna heat it up. This is gonna be heated up for 30 seconds. You heat it up for 30 seconds and you want to mix it, and then altogether the time is going to be 2 minutes in full.
So calentarlo por unos 30 segundos.
Yes, and then just every 30 seconds you're gonna be able to just stir it around so that it's not chunky.
So cada 30 segundos moverlo para que no sea muy grueso. Miss Lopez, we can't hear you too much because the kids in the background. We can't. It's hard for us to hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
All right, and then, okay, so you're gonna keep mixing the chocolate, the milk chocolate, and then while you're still mixing the milk chocolate, you're gonna go ahead and put the strawberry chocolate into the microwave for about a minute as well, but stirring every 30 seconds.
Okay, so entonces cuando let me see, while you're stirring that one, you're heating up the other one. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, so mientras que está revolviendo el chocolate, van a poner el otro chocolate que tiene color de fresa o rosado en el microondas para un minuto, pero parando cada 30 segundos para moverlo.
Yes, and you have to make sure that you keep on stirring it so that it doesn't get hard quick, because it does get hard quick.
Tienes que estar seguro que lo están moviendo para que no se ponga duro rápido.
And then so the first thing that you do is you get some parchment paper. Any type of parchment paper will suffice.
Miss Lattice, you know parchment paper in Spanish? Es un papel especial que usan para cocinar dulce. No. Yeah, I've used it, but I don't know how to say it. ¿Alguien sabe cómo se llama parchment paper en español? ¿La audiencia? No? Okay, so we'll call it parchment paper, so we find a translation.
De como galletas.
Yeah, papel de galleta, okay.
Es papel, como este papel.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna line that up with a cookie sheet. I mean, I have this one for right now, but you can go ahead and use this. It doesn't matter with a flat one or with one like this, it's fine.
So pueden usar cualquier bandeja y entonces con eso van a poner el papel.
Then you're gonna pour the milk chocolate first onto the parchment paper.
So van a echar el chocolate que ya está derretido a la bandeja.
And then you pour the strawberry onto the chocolate.
So entonces van a poner la fresa arriba del chocolate, el color rosado arriba del chocolate.
And then you want to get 2 toothpicks.
Y entonces 2 palillos. And Miss Lattice said it's called papel perigano. Is that what pergano? I can't see without my glasses there, but
Bergamino.
Ajá, pergamo. Yeah, pergamino. There we go. Pergamino. There we go. We learned a new word in Spanish.
Hey, we learn every day.
Right?
Yes. Now, with these 2 toothpicks, what you want to do is when you go to spread out the chocolate, you can spread it out with these 2 toothpicks in a circular motion, in a circular or zigzag, any type of motion that you want to create for the chocolate. So when it dries, it has a design on it.
Okay. So entonces con los palillos van a usar y así pueden hacer diseño con el chocolate y usando los palillos para dejar diferentes diseños.
All right, and then after you do that, you're gonna throw the confetti sprinkles and the conversation hearts on top.
Okay, so entonces después de eso se le echan el confeti y también los corazones que tienen los mensajes.
And it's gonna harden you're gonna have to let it harden, you let it sit out, or you can throw it in the oven, well, not when the oven is on, but just in a cool place where you can let it dry.
Okay, y entonces dejarlo secar por un rato para que se empiece a dulcer.
It's going to take about an hour and a half, depending on how much chocolate that you do put onto the parchment paper, and just make sure that it's not too thick, because then it's gonna take longer period of time to just dry.
So demora como una hora más o menos, pero está seguro que no estoy muy grueso.
All right. And are you ready to see the end result?
Let's see what you got. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So this is what it's going to look like when you are done.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
That's good.
Wow. Can you bring it a little bit closer to the camera? Yeah, look at these.
Yeah,
Wow. That looks
Isn't
nice.
that cool?
Yeah.
Ms. Lopez, and how long did it take you how long was the whole process?
The whole process, well, to mix everything, it takes like about 10 minutes. Really, it's like really hassle free. All you have to do is just heat it up in the micro and just throw it on the paper, and that's it. You get some bark.
Wow.
That's cool. And then you can be able to cut it up in whatever, how many pieces that you like. You can big pieces, small pieces.
Oh wow.
There we go. Miss Lopez, we guarantee don't give it to the kids all at once tonight, because you're really gonna be jumping all over the place.
I'll have her try it though. She'll give you the thumbs down. There it is.
All right. We got the judge.
I also have a poem to recite.
Oh, please, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, so let me just get it really quick. All right, for Valentine's Day. Valentines of pink and red, special words of kindness said, small surprises, funny jokes, paper hearts, and pretty notes. The best part of the Valentine's Day is that I get a chance to say, today and for the whole year too, I love having a friend like you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
That was pretty yummy.
Thank you. Well, I mean, it was super having both of you. Let me see if I can get both of you on. So we wanted to thank Mr. Peace. Thank you so much, Mr. Peace, for joining us tonight, for cooking, giving us a bachelor's view of Valentine's Day. That was super cool. And for you, Ms. Lopez, thank you so much. And also one of our tech team parents. So we want to also, thank you for one of our tech team parents.
No problem.
Yeah, we're super grateful for having you on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
That was real good.
Did anyone have any questions, preguntas, before we break tonight on anything on the cooking or anything else? ¿Tenían preguntas?
From Mr. Peace, like when the steak, I saw like it was pink on the sides of it.
I mean, to me, that's the best. I love steak when it's not so cooked. I like it pink, sometimes red.
Ooh.
No, I don't think. Not too many people. Everyone likes it kind of well cooked. We have a few people on the well cooked. So, if we have Mr. Sullivan, did you want to close us out with anything for as far as any message or anything for tonight?
No, I would just like to say thank you for everyone who participated. The meal and the dessert both look great. And for sure, those are things that we can all make. So it's very helpful. And the poems were excellent. I'd just like to add also, remember that Think Together offers free tutoring. And if you're interested, you can give us a call at school directly to the office at 310-898-6020 or contact Ms. Lares. But I want to thank you guys. It was a great show tonight. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias, dice el director. Y si quieren información sobre el programa, que llamen a la escuela para recibir tutoría, por favor. O si no, están en contacto con Ms. Lares también. Y también le puede dar la información. Ms. Carter, you want to close us out with anything? You had a note, anything that you want to close us out with?
No, I just wanted to say that this was really fun and I enjoyed tonight. The bachelor meal, and I think my steak would be a little bit darker, maybe. Thank you, Andrew, for being our little tech assistant over here. He's been in the chat answering questions and helping people out. He put our Davis School phone number in there for everyone. So
I'm impressed with it. He was,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you.
And Mr. Gonzalez, I want to see, I think I see Mr. Wesley. Is Mr. Wesley here?
He is.
Yes. Where is he at? Say hello, Mr. Wesley. Where are you at?
Spotlight.
Unmute yourself.
Where is he at? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me, there we go.
All right.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you can make it tonight.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully you got a recipe you can take home tonight.
I'm right here with my wife, so she can hear it.
Good. I'm glad you can. I'm glad you
Oh yeah,
can.
she can hear English and Spanish, Gonzalez, so she can hear you.
Fantastic. Well, again, we want to just, Miss Slatters, anything that you want to close us out with?
No, les quiero recordarles, remind everyone, si quieren tutoría, tienen preguntas, aprovechen ahorita para los niños que están en instancia ahorita. Pueden llamar a la oficina al 310-898-6020 o pueden llamen a la oficina o nomás pregunten por la señora Lares en el centro de padres y yo les puedo ayudar. You can call us at 310-898-6020, call the main office, or just ask for Ms. Lares in the Parents Center, and I'll be more than happy to help you and connect you with the tutoring.
And I have to say that Ms. Lares looks great. She looks very Valentine's-y. So I just want to shout out to Ms. Lares. She looks
she got everything in the background.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Lares.
That's love, my
Thank you. So again, just another great show. We're hoping to continue these, and thank you everyone for showing up. We might have a guest for next week, but definitely we're looking for volunteers for March. So please, if you're interested coming on the show, please contact us at school. Tenemos alguien para el show que viene, pero estamos buscando para personas que quieran cocinar en marzo. So, por favor, si quieren.
Sí, cuando gusten, llámenos.
Yeah. Andrew, if you get your folks to come on with you, Andrew, volunteer. So Andrew, if you get your folks to come on the show with you, then why not?
Yeah.
Talk to your father or your mom.
Okay.
So just want to again thank everyone. And just Ms. Lopez, we're going to be praying for you if you're giving all the candies tonight with all the kids. We'll be praying.
Oh yeah, that's
already took it. Look. It's like half gone already.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the whole thing.
I'm finished already. All right, folks. So thank you, everyone, and we want to just wish you a good night. Thanks again.
Okay, I'm about to go read some more. Bye.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Good night. Take care.
Have a good day, everyone.